Good morning, my name is Amy Solorzano and this is my video on nuclear chemistry. Chemical reactions happen when an atom's outermost electrons move. When protons and neutrons get directly involved in reactions and their numbers do change, large amounts of energy can be released. When these changes do happen to the nucleus of an atom, we call the study of this nuclear chemistry. Radioactivity is the decomposition of a nucleus to form a different nucleus, also called radioactive decay. With many of these chemical reactions, we need to know important stuff of the nuclear reaction, such as how much is being made and how fast it is being made. This is called a half-life. A half-life is the time it takes for exactly 1/2 of a radioactive sample to decay. Different nuclei have different half-lives, and by knowing this, we can calculate how much of a sample will be gone in a certain amount of time. When a combination of neurons and protons, which does not already exist in nature and is produced artificially, the atom will be unstable. This is called a radioisotope. Nuclear medicine uses various radioisotopes for different reasons. One of the most common is an attracker, which uses the radioisotope to track the radiation in their body, such as Technetium-99. This radioisotope is taken orally, injected, or inhaled into the body. It tracks the radiation in their body by how much radiation is being given off and is captured through various imaging techniques. Nuclear energy is the energy in the nucleus or the core of an atom. Energy holds the dense nucleus together and it contains a large amount of power. Nuclear energy can be used to create electricity. There are two kinds of atomic reactions that create nuclear energy. The first one being nuclear fusion, which causes the atom to join together. The second one is nuclear fission, which causes the atom to split apart. At this time, nuclear power plants cannot safely or reliably use nuclear fission to produce electricity, so instead they use nuclear fission. Nuclear fission uses nuclear reactors of pellets of uranium as fuel to produce the electricity. This process involves the nuclear reactor forcing the atoms of uranium to break apart. As they split apart, the atoms release tiny particles called fission products. These products cause the uranium to split and start a chain reaction. The energy released from this creates heat. The heat warms a cooling agent, which is usually water, and the cooling agent then produces steam. This steam then turns the turbines that drive the generators and produce electricity. Although nuclear energy can be a way to harness energy with no greenhouse gas emissions and is relatively clean as opposed to the other ways that we get electricity, it does have a downfall. This downfall is that the nuclear reactors do produce a reactive waste which can be extremely toxic and stays radioactive for thousands of years. The government does regulate how the waste are disposed to avoid radioactive contamination. My opinion on this is that although it does produce toxic waste, it is stored at the power plant until it is no longer radioactive. They also use the waste and transform it into glass, which is then sealed inside stainless steel containers that are then entombed far below Earth's surface at government sites. This is relatively good as opposed to other forms of harnessing energy that release toxics into the air. I believe that nuclear energy is a new and innovative way to create energy which has saved many lives. It also reduces CO2 emissions, which is really important in stopping global warming. I believe they should start using nuclear energy as opposed to other ways that we use energy because it's a safer way and we can control the waste that it produces. Thank you.